Okay, so the last menu is the options menu, and we will just check that out by pressing start. Um, this one is okay. This is just the things that alter the game. Instant skip is the first one, which you know you can set it to automatically skip cutscenes and things if you want. I prefer to do that manually. Voice chat on and off if you want to be able to hear other players as you play. And this is screen brightness, which I'm fine with the default setting myself, but if you have a monitor where that's too dark, they got you covered. Or if you want to play in a really gloomy, you know, if you want to really get the gloom of an abandoned space colony, you can do that too. Okay, this is control. This is horizontal camera controls. This is vertical camera controls. Luckily, and this is yeah, you can either do normal or inverse. Luckily, I know the kanji for up and right, so I knew which was which. This is camera sensitivity. This is camera sensitivity for shooting mode, I believe. And I have no idea what this one is. So probably vibration, but don't quote me on that. This next one is sound. I have the background music turned off because YouTube. So sound effects, voice chat when you have it on, and of course cutscenes. Cutscenes include their own music, just so you know. Next, here, I believe, yes, here is where you can set your radio chat presets. So if you want to change them, in this case, X is text, square changes the type of signal, and triangle shows the type of emotion you want it delivered with, apparently. Which, again, all in Japanese. You're not going to need too much of this because chances are if you're playing this, you'll probably be playing it with people you know. But just so you know, the greetings here, I'm not sure how you get to the min game, but the greetings, uh, this they're the same that you would have used in Gundam Battle Operation, basically. This is hello, this is thank you, this is good job, usually done, sent after mission, nice work, whatever, and this is sorry. So if you're like me, you'll be using that one a lot. Last is cross save, which lets you upload and download save data if you are playing both the PS3 and Vita versions through PSN. So, I know this was a relatively short video, but this is kind of the most, some of the more, complicated menus, and I hope it will be of use to somebody. Um, the right, Unfortunately, the controls are not customizable beyond camera movement and sensitivity. It's just letting you know what's what over on the side. Um, it's I'll just go through the whole thing. L2 is your starting with L2, which is your radio chat button. L1 is oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I already screwed it up. Wow. Select is your radio chat button. L2 switches between regular mode and shooting mode. And, we'll switch back out of it when you need as well. L1 is fire. Fire ranged weapon, rather. Some ranged weapons charge. Ranged weapons. Some don't, but you will. There are in any. Also, some weapons will do a burst fire. A sustained fire by holding the trigger, and some will, as opposed to a single shot, like the Tall Geese's Dober gun will do a single shot if you fire the trigger, or if you tap the trigger, and a sustained beam if you hold it. Start is menu. R2, unlike Gundam Breaker 1, R2 is lock-on mode, so that's actually much easier to deal with than R3, which, it's so easy to trigger that accidentally, especially when you're trying to activate Gaios. R1 is guard. If your shield has any special abilities, and some have multiple special abilities, You will trigger them by holding guard and pressing L1, or sometimes pressing L1 for one attack and holding L1 for another. Attack A is square, attack B is triangle. In practice, this generally accounts for most weapons to horizontal and vertical attacks, but there are some that are slightly different. For example, triangle for martial arts will use your stored up attack. If your hands are glowing either green or red, that will use up that energy to attack. With the twin blades, it will take you through the whole combo. Circle is option parts. Tapping X will get you to jump. Holding X in a direction, or just holding X will get you to boost. You can jump then boost. You can boost. I don't know if you can boost then jump. That gets tricky sometimes. But there's a bunch of different options. The right stick is the camera. Left stick is movement. Of course, pressing both takes you into Gaios. And of course, to use your EX actions, you hold guard and select the button of your choice. Or square, triangle, and circle will give you EX actions, and X will give you sidestep. So that's pretty much everything you really need to know. Once you've unlocked burst actions for Gaios, the way you activate those is to press L3 and R3 again. So you can get in trouble in some stages if you haven't noticed that Gaios is active, because all of a sudden you will, be using your burst action and not realize it. So I think that is going to do it. We will be back this Saturday with more Gundam Breaker 2 Extra. I hope this has been of some use to you. And, last thing, if you have luck boosters and you want to use it in a stage, press R1 to activate them. And as you can see, it will show, luck 1 on the other side. And then you press R1 to turn it back off. But since those cost for real money, just be careful with that. So that is going to do it for Gundam Breaker 2. We'll be back tomorrow with Gundam Breaker 2 Extra, some new mobile suits, hopefully. So until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!